And Dick, in the process of making this book, it's the Mount Rushmore, so you can only pick 4 names, and you've been around college basketball for over 40 years. Just what was that process like, narrowing it down to just 4 names?
Well, you know, we did different categories. The one category, to me, was easy, and that was the 4 best coaches. I think 3 guys nobody could argue with. You know, I get a lot of people on Twitter at Tiki B that say, what about John Wooden? How come he's not there? Or Adolph Rupp? Well, first of all, that was before my 40 years. This only relates to the years that I work at ESPN. I started there on December 5, 1979, and I've taken and encompassed those 40 years. And 3, I think, are easy. I think it's easy. Mike Krzyzewski. I mean, how do you not have him with all what he's achieved? You then go with Mike Krzyzewski. What about his mentor, Robert Montgomery Knight, who was the winningest coach of all time until Mike broke his record? And then you think about Dean Smith, all his innovative things he did over the years at North Carolina. And then the 4th one was kind of tough. We battled. There are a lot of names. You could have Jim Calhoun up there. You certainly could have talked about Tom Izzo, and well, you could talk about John Calipari. But we went with Roy Williams. And the reason a difference maker was Roy averaged 25 wins a year. People don't realize that. The 15 years over at Kansas, in addition to winning 3 national championships at North Carolina. So we're going with Roy Williams. It's interesting. We get Roy Williams, a pupil, the mentor, Dean Smith. We have Mike Krzyzewski, the pupil, and the mentor, Robert Montgomery Knight. So that was pretty easy. Now, the other categories, the 4 best players, the 4 best point guards, the 4 best scorers, the 4 best rebounders, that was tough. And there's a lot of guys that could have been in there.
The legendary Dick Vitale here with us on Stat Sports.